Yep. Yep. Okay. Ready, ready, ready. Hey, we're in business. Whoa. Right, let's make some serious progress today. Oh, maybe. Hang on a second. Yeah. I'm going to go with one of these. We got dark skin. And I'm going to use this on the fabric. Oh, it looks like Tau Ochre. Get in. What a result is that? Glenn! Buddy, 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 buddy! What can I say, Glenn? It's a little bit of a mixed bag. I've got some more bad news. I remembered something yesterday. There's more bad news. It's not the best. But on the plus side, I found this. Dark Skin, which was in the multi-pack. So I'm going to use it because it looks a little bit like Tau Ochre. So I'm going to slap this on. But yeah, life's pretty good, Glenn. Yeah, life's pretty good. Just finished my workout. And now I get to paint. I did a cheeky recording. I did a little cheeky episode just between chomping my pre-workout, and if only, Glenn. You know, it's not for the want of trying, buddy. You know, you think a field ploughed so regularly would yield a crop. You know, I mean, it's not through the lack of effort. I tell you, I'm more. There's a lot. I'm working on it, bud. One of these days, you know. Frankly, I've seen more fertile graveyards than that man's womb. That's me quoting Rob Roy, by the way. I love that film. If you've not seen Rob Roy, watch it. It's amazing. Thanks, Glenn. But who was making a joke? I was just giving you the facts. The fact is, I see myself, you know, like fishermen, right? You know fishing trawlers, right? If you imagine I'm like a fishing trawler, but my net is my cake, and it's not fish I'm catching. Oh God, that's rank. What a horrible thought to put in your head. That's a bit much, Table. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, no, not yet, but hopefully Bambino's on the way soon. Like I say, working hard on that one. Working hard or working it hard? No, today. Stop it, it's gross. It's getting worse. It's getting worse and worse and worse. That's true, Richard. I'm really serious. Really serious. I'm serious when I hoik weights. Yeah, I get pretty serious when I'm hoiking weights. I'm one of those guys who's like, don't talk to me. This is heavy. Don't start a conversation with me. I'm lifting. I do that. But, you know, lifting weights is, in a civilized society, right? I feel like hoiking weights is the only time you actually get to be, like, aggressive, you know? And be man, you know? Man lift heavy, you know? And the thing is, the weights I'm lifting aren't even that heavy. They're heavy for me, which is the whole point. See you in a bit, Glenn. Red shirt, right. Red shirt, do you want... Okay, I don't have a good news. Do you want the bad news or the bad news, red shirt? Yeah, there's... do you want bad news or bad news? So I'm definitely not going to be using one of these pens for the touch-ups on this fabric, but... yeah, bad news or bad news, red shirt, buddy, old pal, buddy, old buddy? Hey, bud. I know there's a little bit of delay, so I shall be patient, Red Shirt. I will eagerly await your answer. And you can do the tippy tappy tappy tippy tappy tappy tappy. Also, bear in mind there's 3 of you in here, and I'm seeing 1 like. So, for those of you that don't like me, the other 2, that's okay. Feel free to type your abuse in chat right now. Some cutting, terrible comments if you're not clicking the like. You could mock me for losing 15 grand. You could mock me for that. Go right ahead. You could mock me for having my YouTube channel stolen by a fake Monster Energy ad that I fell for. Go ahead. Right, so Red Shirt, this is the last week of me being able to stream at this schedule. Next week I have to go to, I've been state mandated to attend some courses for people who are living in Finland who are a bit tarded and have not integrated effectively. So I have to go to that. I think it's just Finnish lessons, but the issue is that I will be spending an hour and a half each day on my least favourite bus in the city, and I have to go to this thing. So it means that my YouTube scheduling and everything is gonna go completely sideways. So I have no way of scheduling the 2 hours for us at the moment because I don't know how the chips are gonna fall. So it's a little bit of a nightmare, buddy. At the moment with recording, I just have to sandwich in a recording here and there, but an hour and a half out of your day is no small amount of time, is it? Oh, and it's my least favourite bus. It's always yammed. Always yammed. Because there's, in Helsinki, right, there's the metro line, and then there's these orange buses, which essentially function as like an express bus extension of the metro line, right? And you can just jump on, jump off, and that's it. But the issue with them, despite their regularity, is that they're always yammed. So, yeah, a lot of yammage, some Yamington yams. So Red Shirt, yeah. Automatum has arrived. So I'm very open to suggestions, buddy. You have to understand you've decided to enter into collaborations with someone who's not all that smart. So if you've got any ideas, I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping for the channel revenue to have the ad revenue to have kicked off, but that's never happened in 12 years. So I might have been a tad naive, but you know what? I like to be a bit naive. I like to be optimistic. I don't like to be pessimistic, you know? Hello, Ven. Ven, I've been waiting for you. We can do the V on the old truck today. I do have to wash those stamping plates, but we can get that on there today. So yeah, thoughts, Red Shirt, buddy, old pal. Thoughts, and what do you think? What do you think? What's your thinking on that? It's a little bit of a turd. I only remembered yesterday, unfortunately. Just anything I hadn't already considered, but here's one. Right, so I've got to sit on a bus for a 45-minute round trip, hour and a half round trip. What should I do on the bus? I can't paint, I can't assemble. Just sitting on a bus feels like a massive waste of time, and now that I've gone overboard with combining activities, I feel like just sitting on a bus is going to be murder. Plus I'm a little bit tarded, so just sitting on a bus, oh, it's going to be awful. But yeah, gotta go Monday. It's going to be I want to be open-minded, but it's taking me away from the cupboard, and I've got to go outside. Guys, I don't want to. I've got to go outside. I've got to go outside to a place I don't really want to go to do a thing I don't really want to do, that I don't believe will yield a positive result. But yet I have been summoned. I have to go. Yeah. Yes, I remembered that yesterday. So far, but I'm still positive. I'm still keeping optimistic. I am gonna request some actual dad cash in time off so that we can hang out, Red. So what about this timeshare? Right, so you're like 8 hours ahead of me, right? So what I'm thinking is, this is where I was thinking with the ballpark area. Late at night for me, middle morning, midday-ish for you, I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I don't mind staying up a little bit later, but the issue with that is I can't promise I can make an evening, because if the kids want to sleep in here, then I don't tend to say no to that. So It's a little bit of a pickly dicks, Mr. Red Shirt. I don't know what to do. It's a little bit of a pickly dicks. Pickly dicks. Go see a doctor. Doctor, I do believe I've got a pickly dickens. Pickly dicks. Excuse me, doctor. I seem to have something wrong with my Johnson. What appears to be the matter? Well, it's only gone and got pickled. You mean you've got pickly dicks? Sir, you've only got moments to live. I'm so sorry to tell you this, but you're going to die. Premature expiry. Due to pickly dicks. I don't know where I'm going with that gag. Oh my days, Mork the Orc. Wait, hang on, is that Squig? Is Mork the Orc Squig? I think it is. Right, I'm going to re-silver this because it's still a little bit purpley. But then I've realised we have to do a little bit of detail work. This bit on the top of the staff needs to be white because I've done them white on... Oh, wait, hang on, that's the wrong response for Orc. I should have been like... For the Emperor! So we need to white the end of this staff. I can do that. Just need a day or so advance to make sure I'm on the right sleep schedule. Right, okay, that's fine. The only problem is we could schedule it, but it is possible that it could get torpedoed right up until the last moment because it depends on the Munchkins. So that's... To be honest, Mork, I kind of held back on the third for the Emperor shout. I think I could have... If I had committed... I pushed out a little bit. It was a bit tepid. I could have gone harder on that. I always find when I do my shoutings, if I just close my eyes and just get in the moment, I can typically do better. I try to make it like sound Space Marine-y. But I'm willing to give it a go. If you say the word, Mork, you say the word. You want me to commit to it? Then I will. You say the word, buddy, old pal. If you want me to go full guns, I'll go full guns. Let's just wipe the back of that. It's a little speaker on top, which I think is adorable. But I love this little emblem, this little doohickey. I mean, I don't need it. Just make red shirt. We need to go for the most. We need to think of it in terms of we're water, like the path of least resistance, because any additional complications make it less fun. You know. Right, that's whited. So whilst we're waiting on that, we can do the Bahuf's Masar Gold. I see 2 Retributors. What's that? Is that another Retributor? Triple Retributor Gold. Over here. Not one, not 2, but 3 Retributor Gold. I guess I'm going Retributor Gold then. What I'll do is I'll Retributor Gold, Agrax it. That's what I'll do. Retributor Gold and Agrax. And then hold the phone. I know what else I need to do. I need to do this guy's goggles. Let's do his lenses. Just a little splodgy in there. And a little splodgy in there. I love this guy. I think some of the Genes to the Cultist models are absolutely stonkingly nice. Let's just say this. I'm available at short notice if need be. We just need to have a way to get hold of each other a bit more reliably than we have. Agreed. And can we just point out how nicely Red Shirt said that? What he means, because the truth of it is that I've been a bit poopy, but he said it in ever such a nice way. Bless his cotton socks. Hasn't he? Oh, and a different gold. Oh, we've got Gehenna's Gold. Well, that's fantastic. Oh, my Necron heads. I don't think storing Necron heads in blue tack is the smartest idea. I don't know what I was thinking, but at least they're together in their anguish. Give me a little bit of Agrax. Reichland will do. So I'm doing Retributor, Reichland mix just for the initial. But if you bear with me, we will slap these on. So what I want to do is every speaker I want to give it a little bit of gold in. A little bit more than that. I wanted to go Bahuf's Masar Gold, but I couldn't find it. So what I need to stop doing is saying I want to do this color scheme and then not having the appropriate color, you know? That's a bit of a pain. I don't like it when that happens. So that's gold, that's gold. I'll do the emblem on his little belt. I'll do that. And I might... Oh, do you know what I've noticed I've missed as well? That little bit of robe in there needs a little bit of a touch-up. So, as per usual, I've mixed a massive amount of gold for what is a very small amount of area. So I've done that, but that's okay. Let's just get a little bit of brown in there. Now that resets the drying time a little bit on that bit. So goggles done. Oh, there's another speaker. I'm pretty low on obligations, to be honest. That would have to be the biggest scheduling issue with kids and whatnot. Yeah, it's not easy, Red Shirt. It's not easy to kind of schedule anything, really. It's very difficult. But I think, like, if I can get 3 hours, that should give us enough time to do setup and then record for 4 episodes at 20 minutes each. That's what I'm thinking. So 2.5, 3 hours. I reckon we can do that. Do you know what? He's got that pouch on his... Sorry, I'm just noticing more brown stuff. I'm going to do this pouch as well here. See this little pouch here? Just that little doohickey. Now, unfortunately, when we ink this, it's going to have drying time. So we're going to have to figure that out. But I might do some silver highlights whilst I'm waiting. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do my silver highlights with a pen. Silver, there we go. I'm going to use a pen. Let's just go ahead and just highlight him up. Let's see if I've got the skills to do this. Now the pens are pretty unforgiving as far as highlights are concerned. Like, you don't really get a do-over, and these guys are pretty fine detail. So now I don't want to highlight everything, and I don't want to blast any recesses, which like I just did. So I want to avoid doing that. And less is more with edge highlights, less is more. But I'd like to do it with the pen, but I think there's a certain limit, there's a certain level where you get more accuracy with the brush. But I want to find the line. I want to push the boat out and see if I can do the teeniest, tiniest details with this guy. Oh. Oh. Hey, not too shabby. I'm just going to do these bits only here. You know what? Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to do the whole edge like that. Beautiful, beautiful. You little beautiful, beautiful buddy. But Red Shirt, it's not a no. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying things will become more complicated. I will say I'm really itching to play. I did a test recording a couple of days back, and it's been a struggle not to dive in head first. Well, what if you did dive in? What if you dived in and got started, and we took kind of like more of a you showing me the ropes kind of angle? Maybe we could do it that way. Do you want to dive in and get cracking, get recording, like inspire me with the episodes you're releasing, and then I just dive in? Maybe. I don't know if it's a good idea. I couldn't say. I'm just kind of throwing that out there. Oh, they're more buttons than anything else, but yeah, little twiddly. Well, they can be like dials, can't they? They don't have to glow, do they? But I do want to get that one between the fingers. I don't want that to stay flesh coloured. Ah, he's such a pretty guy. Hey, everybody. You got a moment to hear about the little four-eyed god that's going to come save us all? Yep, it's definitely not aliens coming to eat us. Yeah. I don't know if it's a good idea. I just throwing it out there. I will do that just for funsies. Right, ignore the shins. Don't even mess with the shins. Look at those little lines. You think I'm going to risk blobbing in there? No, I'll do dibby dabs on each of these. You know, I'll do the buckles, and then I'll just leave that bit. Just buckles. I'm not sure about separating our experience that way. It's nice to capture the feel of actually learning. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Red Shirt. And I mean, there are other games. So if you wanted to start a series of a different game, you could. Or you start Satisfactory solo, and we choose a different game. We have options, you know? Whatever's most fun for us. We got options. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't have an overabundance of ability to schedule anything at the moment. I say at the moment, it's been years. That said, I'm also gearing up some Terraria when you need a man. Oh, wow. Yeah. The reason I've paused on Terraria is I don't like the thumbnails that I'm making. But also, I want to do like a then and now sort of thing. So like to actually build some structure in. But I'm a bit stuck because I'm making the Wall of Flesh fighting platform. And that's got to be at least 1,500 blocks, if not more. So that's hard work building that. The series of hell-based fortifications. I like Terraria. I like it a lot. I do like it a lot. I've never finished it. And I've only killed the Wall of Flesh once. And that was, oh, maybe 10 years ago. What am I doing with that highlight? That's... Well, I guess it can stay. Right, we've got to leave the backpack because it needs to be inked. But I will do those. Alright. He doesn't need any more. Maybe a little bit on the waist. Maybe just a little... Yeah. Those buckles on the back should be gold. They should definitely be gold. Anything but the purple. Yeah, these. Let's get a little bit more generous with the... No, but I know it was very exciting because I'm very dependent on the Mega Shark. So I'm hoping that killing the Wall of Flesh will yield more potent weaponry, and I can lean into using something that isn't... You know what, I'm going to do this cable gold. Screw it, I'm going to do this gold. Just for a bit of a difference. Why not? Ah, Greco's. Hey, homie. It's Greco's, my homie. How you doing, little buddy? We lost Glenn. I unfortunately I said something too saucy for him, and he had to leave. Yeah, he got a little overstimulated. Bless him. I have to work in a few hours. It's been shy. I'm popping in to say hi and leave a like. Thank you, Grecos. I will be also less available as of next week as well. I will endeavour to get to the cupboard. But you're always welcome to pop in and say hi. Thanks, Grecos. Yeah, and Grecos, anytime you feel bad about not contacting me, just crack on a playlist, mute it, and go to sleep. Leave it on all night. 8 hours of runtime would be really helpful. So if you could just crack on a playlist and just leave that. In fact, buy a new PC and have that constantly running my videos at full volume, so I'm not accused of botting. Just if you could just do that for me, that would be great. Agrex. No, not Agrex. Reichland. So I know it looks a bit yucky, but I will be able to clean up this fabric a little bit, but I don't want it to be too clean. I want to be somewhere in between where it is and where I need it to go. That's the downside of the pen. It's not as coverage as Table's patented super greasy ink paint mix sloppies, because they've got a lot of pigment to them. Night Grex, thanks again for stopping by, buddy. Just shoot me a message once you bought that new computer. Thank you. And just leave that sucker running. In fact, do it now. You're going to bed. Run a playlist. Wreck your PC running those playlists. Do it now. Why are they silver? Oh yeah, because they had a little bit of silver on them, didn't they? That's why. So yeah, the pens. So that's the pens going over. What colour was it? Dark skin. Yeah, dark skin going over on top of the purple. So I'm not surprised it looks a little bit not okay. But believe me, it will clean up just as soon as I find a nice light brown. I'm a bit short on light browns because Games Workshop light browns just die. They're just rubbish. They're badly designed on purpose to get you spending more. But I don't rate them at all, so I don't really have any light browns. I think I'm going to go with AK paints and see how their paints are. I don't want to go Army Painter because 4 times they referred me through to their marketing department to like sponsor me some paints, and each time that department's ignored me, even though the person has apologized profusely and then referred me each and every time. So, you know, four non-replies. I mean, silence is an answer in its own right, isn't it? So I see which way the wind is going. So why should I bother with Army Painter? They didn't help me out. So why should I use their paints? plus their pen brushes. This is $3.90, right? Army Painter ones, $5.20. Excuse me, Army Painter. Why are you charging so much more for these things? What's the dealio? It's a very one-sided relationship I have with model and painting companies. Well, no, that's a lie, actually, because Goblin Hobbies and Warlord Games, I have interacted with people. Although Goblin Hobbies, I emailed them, not for more plates, I just emailed them and asked them if they have any signage, like big posters or stickers of saying Goblin Hobbies, because I wanted to decorate the cupboard. And they haven't replied. So, but I'm sure they're busy. They've been nice the whole time. I'm sure they're just busy. So I don't feel so bad about that. But Warlord Games got back to me. I love Warlord Games. They're really nice to me, they are. Yeah, they're little sweeties. I hope things take off for them. Well, I mean, Conflict 47 is blowing up. And they've got that introductory set that I'm very tempted by. You get the US and you get the mech Germans. Oh no! No! Yeah, it's super aggravating when someone says, "Yeah, man, that's awesome. Let's do something," and then you next hear there's a problem. Yes, but not that I'm trying to defend myself. But you know I have disadvantages. I had forgotten about Monday. In fact, I didn't realize it was on Monday. I thought it was the week after. But yes, I'm sorry, Richard. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, bud. But if the channel was, if the ad revenue was up, bud, and I was able to commit to this fully, we would be able to do this right now. I could just be like, you know what? Let's do it. The ad revenue's gone crazy. Let's just set some time up right now, have some fun. And that's not me making excuses. I know it sounds like excuses. It sounds very much like excuses, actually. Ah, bonjour, Dragon. Oh, 6-2. Hang on, let me check my French numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anytime, Richard, it's morning welcome. I do enjoy jokes at my expense. I am English after all. We do love laughing at ourselves. It's always a nice little thing. Right, I need to Griffin Charger that bit and this bit. Ah, merci beaucoup, mademoiselle. Merci beaucoup. For those of you that don't know, Dragon is French, and she's learning English. And I even went okay, save your applause. I even went one further. I replied to a comment on the channel, and I also took the time to copy and paste it into Google Translate, switch it to French, and add a French version as well. Isn't that lovely? I mean, come on, table. You're a real inspiration to us all. You're so considerate in your copy pasting. Where's my Griffin Charger, Gray? Oh, no. It's here somewhere, look. It's here. Drakenhof Nightshade Shade? Null. Ah, here we are. Bingo. So, we ink this bit. Some. Hopefully it won't bleed too much into the gold, but even if it does, it's not the end of the world. I did make it sound like it was my French, didn't I? I was like, how's my French? But it's not my French. It's Google Translates French. What I'm really looking forward to, what I'd really like is that googly thing that's like headphones, but it listens to what's being said and translates it. I don't know how good it is, but I would love one of those, because I could just go out and about and I'd be able to understand what people are saying for a change. It'd be lovely, and I can eavesdrop on everyone. That's a thing, right? I haven't just made that up, have I? The Babel fish. It's actually a thing now, right? Have I just made that up? And if so, how much are they? Because I would quite like a pair of those. I think it might help me out in my day-to-day. What I think is, what I think's going to happen, Red Shirt, is the dynamic of our videos is, I think it's going to be exhausting for you. I think I think you're going to be. I think it's going to be me wandering around and you barely containing your disappointment in my ability. I track it. Right, so we did peach, but I've got a yellow. Yeah, there we go. Bingo. Let's go with the yellow. I love these pens. So we're just waiting on some paint to dry on that Gene Stealer guy. We'll do the final yellows, and then it's just edge highlights. But I haven't quite got these yellows. I haven't quite got them up to speed. They seem, but I mean, I wanted to test it, so see, it's going to need another coat. It's not vibrant enough. That's what I think it is. I mean, I've apologized from the get-go. We haven't even made the series, and I'm apologizing to you. It's just not yellowy enough, you know. So I'm gonna do it all, and then I'm gonna. Do you know what? I'm not. I'm gonna show you an example, right? I'm gonna mix up some yellow. So that's the pen, and then I'm gonna mix up a batch of my Flash Kits yellow and other yellow. Okay. I'm going to mix up a batch, and then you can see the do. Merci Dragon. Au revoir. Au revoir. Check it out. Speaking French. I tried to make the effort, you know. Just making the effort. Just a little bit of effort goes a long way. Right, that's Bad Moons, and then the ink I'm going to add is any yellow ink I can find. We've got Ilden. I am excited to change out my paints. I am excited to find new combinations. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's Illidan. So let's just go back on and let's see. So you can see it's a lot more yellow, and it's a lot more coverage as well. So we're just going to dab that on, and then what we'll do is, because obviously that went over the lighter yellow, so I'm going to just show you on the original yellow. I'm not sure about the pens as far as, because it feels like this is maybe a little bit of a step back. Oh, that's not inky enough. I did not commit enough yellow to that. It's not smooth. Yeah, that's not smooth at all. If anything, that's a bit lumpers. That's just yeah, it's too shiny. It's too shiny. I wonder if the pens are good for freehand as well, actually. I hadn't considered that. Might be good for freehand too. Oh, that's a shed load of paint I'm putting on there. That's going to blob. That I can't leave that like that. It's going to blob, so I need to try and spread it around. See how much is there? I think I got most of it. Yeah, that shouldn't blob now. Okay, so I got the leg done a bit. Let's put on a little bit of token there, and there, and there. So we've gone there. Let's do the head. A little bit of extra on there. Then we can mix up those browns and continue with the... I don't even know who that speaker guy's name is. I don't even know what his... I know he's a Gene Stealer cultist, sure, but I don't know what his purpose is. I assume he rallies troops, but I couldn't be sure. Do you like the fingerprint right there? See that little dot? That's definitely me sticking my hand on it whilst painting it and not letting it dry. That is definitely what I've done there. Oh, if anything, a little bit too watery there. It's almost like you need a really, really, really thin shading wash for the crevices in that shell. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, you see those? You see those bits? They're really annoying. I'm gonna Agrax those and then just leave it. Well, the thing is, they are. They do have Reichland in the shell bit, and Agrax is too dark. It's too dark for what I'm trying to achieve. So, but I also did the shell at different times as well, so it's a little bit. It's a little bit not exactly. But again, what I wanted to do is try and integrate the pens into. Trust me, there's a highlight going on, and then it will increase the dramaticness of it between the shadow and the end. Okay. I don't fully understand what you're saying there. Yeah, it's true. Sorry. You want me to fix the depths? Is it a particular piece of armor plate? We could narrow it down that way. Is it a particular section that looked a little bit lackluster in the recesses? Or is it a general recess lacklusterness? It does look a little washed out though. A little bit washed out. But again, the highlights will go on and then we can have a look at it. I need to reserve judgment. Well, yeah. Not that I want people to stop watching the stream, Red Shirt, but maybe you want to get yourself a little snoo. You know, maybe you want to get a little cheeky lie down. If it's so late, you know, get a good night's kip. Okay, let's let those dry. Oh, someone just jumped off. Hang on, we lost someone. Did someone jump in there? Why did I hear something land? Oh no, he's here. He's behind. It was a automated inventory. There we go. Sorry, bud. You shouldn't have. I don't know why you decided to try and depart. Right. What do I need? I need a light brown, blue on the lenses. Touch up the golds. Yeah, because at the moment the robes and the speakers look a little bit samey. So, I just got to drink this slop, and then I can multitask. I can drink the coffee and shop for some whites. There's Corax. Oh yeah, I'm going to mix Corax with the white marker. So Corax is handy, but I'm going to use this to bring it up a little bit whiter. Now last time it went super weird when I mixed it. Well, I mean, as long as you're getting a consistent 8 hours at some point, you're good, Red Shirt. It doesn't matter that that's the schedule, as long as you're consistent. From what I understand, going to bed at different hours at a time is what can really mess you over. Like if you know, 1 minute, one time, you know, if you don't go to bed at the same time is what I mean. I don't think it matters when, to be honest. I don't think it matters when. It just, as long as you do, if that makes sense. Right, that's lovely and white. But again, mixed a shed load of the stuff. So, max dibby dabs. The thing is, I did this little emblem like this on Mr. and Mrs. Magnus, so now wherever I see it, I have to do it like this. But it ain't half fiddly at this bit. But so far, so good. Hey, table. So far, so good. Right, so the game shop. So the last time I went, I bought those pens, and I couldn't get. I just wanted to like vaporize. I was like, I got talked out. I take the bus home. I was like, I'm overwhelmed. It's too much. So I raced home to the cupboard. I haven't been back since because what I feel like, I think like the shop gig, streaming in the shop is kind of like, that's like the next step. Like, say the channel was bringing in $1,000 a month, right? Say like the channel revenue was $1,000 a month. Then I think you could get away with being in the shop, because it's too much to be there and not buy stuff, and it's too much to be there and not drink lots of beer, not be able to. It's kind of like a little bit like torturing myself. So no, there's been nothing else. I've stopped going. I haven't been back since I bought the pens, which was what, last Sunday. Oh, did I tell you they finally fixed the Kinect? Oh, you got slamming plates. Fantastic, Red Shirt. Yeah, you won't be disappointed. Those things are brilliant. I love them. Yeah, they're great. I look forward to seeing what you stamp, actually. Well, hang on a second, Ben. That's how you feel watching my stream? What? You mean like you being punished? What, because you... But, what you feel like... It's horrible, then, because you want to reach out and give me a big cuddle because you love me so much, but you can't. And is that why it's like torture? Is that what you mean, then? That you can't come and give me a lovely cuddle? Is that what it is? Is that why it's torture for you? It's all right, you know. It's all right, Ven. When on the weekend when I thought, I just want to tell you something, Ven. I just want to tell you something. When I thought I'd been donated 15 grand on Patreon, when it was sitting in my balance, I started looking at hotels, right? And I started making a little mental checklist of who's coming to TableCon 1. And then, I've got to tell you, bud, your name was on the list. I was going to fly you out to Tenerife for a weekend. You were on the list, buddy, for TableCon 1. I just want to say that. And I should have told you, really, because it's just words. But I've got no follow through. But for a moment, you were on the list to go on holiday in the near future. Just as soon as we could get in contact with Fred's and fly him out. His flight would dictate what weekend it was. But it was going to be a Friday and Saturday night, and I'll kick you out on Sunday. And yeah, you were on the list, bud. But instead, Patreon just whoopsie doopsie said, yeah, they just said whoopsie doopsie. We know it's probably quite rough on creators when such things. I was like, rough? Patreon, it's 15 grand. What do you mean rough? It's a little bit more than rough, you dingles. But yeah, you're on the list, Van. Take that as you like. Yeah, it's so bad. It's the closest. It was in my balance. I should have screenshotted it because it said balance 13,700. Withdraw now, not grayed out. Can you believe that? Closest I've ever come to such amounts of money. Right, let's just gold up these speakers a little bit. No, well, yeah, but don't reach out to him because, unfortunately, it was not real. But you never know. The internet's a crazy place. If someone does actually donate 15 grand, TableCon 1 will go ahead. And the dictating factor is how soon can we fly Fred's out. And then when we know the weekend that he's coming out, we go from there. And all the EU flights are easy enough for me to sort out. I just don't understand how the American side of it would work. But that's why I've got Fred's. Right, a little gold on those. Right, now we need a light brown. For the future, yeah, for the future. Oh, it was rough, red shirt. It was just enough. It was in my balance, just enough time for me to start to believe. Like I say, I googled hotels. I googled hotels. There was going to be a pool. There was going to be a pool, and everyone would have had full happy tummies full of beer and or food. Right. What do I need? I need a light brown. What have we got here? Wraithbone. That could be the end result, but I need something not brown. What I could do would be for Tau Ochre to descend upon me and bestow some goodness on me. What have we got here? Flayed One Flesh. It's a little bit too light. I need a Tau Ochre, or Mournfang Brown is too dark. Oh, here, bingo, I'll take you. Yeah. Deathclaw Brown. They're nice guys. I mean, you know we've got nice guys around us because the not nice ones tend to not stick around. You know? So I know we've got a bunch of nice old guys around us. Nice old guys. Right, I'm not going to add an ink to... You know what? I am going to add an ink to that. I'm going to add a smidge of Reichland. And then we're going to dibby-dabby this fabric. I'm smelling Tyrannid done. I'm smelling this guy done today. I haven't heard from Fred since he said, "Oh well, we had a good run table. Bye." He just wrote me off, and then he PM'd me straight after and just said the most horrible things to me, and I've not seen him since. He just dropped me like a bag of spuds. He did. He was like, "I'm done with you, table. I'm done with you. You're done, table. You're nothing to me." That's what he said. Unbelievable. And I cried. Yep, he made me cry. He sure did. He made me cry out of my ass. Out of my ass? He made me cry out of my ass. He upset me so much. Where am I going with that brown? Hey, Warden. How's it going, buddy? No, agreed, Ven. I totally agree, man. You know, if I didn't inhabit my own body, I would ditch myself as well. I mean, I'm just too much. If I could just like ignore me, it'd be great. But yeah, I know that table, man. He's a real chore. He's a real chore. All right, in small doses, but Jesus, you wouldn't want to be his friend. Hi, Warden. You're talking about Patreon. Well, I mean, the money was in the account because when they messaged me, we said, yeah, this account's a bit dodgy. We refunded it, which means the transaction had gone through, but they refunded it. I was like, wait, Patreon, what's dodgy about them? Didn't they just want to give me some money? 15 grand, 15 big ones. That would have been more money than I've seen ever. That would have been TableCon 1, and we would have got the sexiest little hot pants for Fred's. And he would have been serving our drinks all evening as well in the hot pants, and he'd just be a piece of meat for our eyes to enjoy. and then we'd throw a rubber dinghy in the pool, and he'd have to sit in it for a bit. It's not just a Fred's humiliation ritual. If anything, it's a compliment because he is so pretty that we want to like put him on a pedestal and admire him. You know, it's not. We're not shaming him, by the way. It's not a bad thing. He gets a flight out to Tenerife. He's never been there, but he just has to be eye candy for a night and then sit in a dinghy for some photos. It just sounds bad. It just sounds worse and worse. It just sounds worse and worse. We're not exploiting him, all right? We're not exploiting him. We're just admiring him. We're showing our table. Be quiet. It's getting worse. Just stop it. It's yeah, well, like I say, it's the first one, right? So TableCon 1 is Tenerife, right? That's TableCon 1. We know that. We're not going to think more than 2 TableCons ahead, but TableCon 2 is actually Helsinki. So we'd actually go to the model shop. We'd rent the room. They've got a bar. You'd all get a box of minis. and we just hang out in there, drinking beers in the little special room where I streamed. And I think it'd be quite nice for you guys to see Helsinki. It's a wonderful city. Yeah, I think you'd really like it. A nice little slice of life. And we could go, I take you to Laulu. Oh, yeah, I take you to Laulu as well. Do you like jumping in frozen over seawater? Like where you have to smash the ice and jump in? We'll do that. And then we go sauna. Oh, yeah, I'll take you to Laulu. Oh, I love Laulu. But it's really expensive. But TableCon, you don't need to pay. TableCon looks after you. That's what we do. Yeah, it's true then. But yeah, TableCon 2 is Helsinki. I know I don't get a holiday, but TableCon's not really about me. It's more about full tummies, full happy tum-tums. But I also like the idea of us all running around the model shop, just being like this. That's the plan, right? So let me explain. So we go to the model shop place. We book out the room. You all get a gift, and then we get some paints and glues and knives and stuff, and glue them, assemble them and stuff, and drink lots of beer and have just a generally fun evening. Well, everything's in place but the funding, Warden. So I almost thought TableCon was a go, but Patreon they kind of, under the guise of helping me, they denied me $15,000. So, but they were trying to help, you know. I'm sure their intentions were good. But yeah. So TableCon, no currently confirmed date. I've got to stop going on about it as well. This brown's delicious, by the way. What was it? Mornfang? Doomfang? Deathclaw brown. It's really nice. It's really coming together. I thought this sleeve was a bit bodged, but it's actually looking pretty decent now. Well, it's up there with M-Gate. It's up there with M-Gate. It really stang because I figured, you know, Patreon, pretty reputable. My balance says it's there. Withdraw funds was up, it was on, everything was working. Yeah. So it's up there. This one, if anything, this one stings a little bit more than M-Gate, but it didn't hang around as long. Like M-Gate took a month to fix, didn't it? Yeah, they just basically said, it's an oopsie. This person has been flagged anyway, so we refunded their donations. Oopsie daisy, sorry about that. And then they gave me some AI generated spiel about, we know how this might be a bit stressful for you as a creator. I was like, bit stressful? Son of a... Yeah. It's a bit of a big whoopsie. But then it makes me think, well, how much money's going through the Patreon website where they can just oopsie 15 grand? But it's a nice story, though, guys. It's a nice story. It's the closest I've ever got to 15 grand, so at least it's a nice story. Probably someone trolled me, but you know what? They got me. It's a pretty good troll. Like, I think they should be pretty pleased with themselves. They got what they wanted. They got Old Man Table's hopes up, and then they dashed them. So, you know, they win. So good job to them. You know? If that was the goal, they definitely did it. Is it messed up? I mean, you know... I've had to eat a lot of turds in my life, so it's just another turd. It's just that was a particularly big one, you know, big one to swallow. I've discovered that I have family in Norway, like have their own island type family. Maybe tell a TableCon free in. I mean, you want to? Well, we can't plan. We can't plan free TableCons ahead. But once TableCon 1 happens, we will start talking about TableCon 2, free. Yes, please. Thanks, Warden. So if we just... Cheeky dabs there. Oh, I didn't gold. Do you know what? Before I forget it, I'm just going to do this foot and then... You know what, the pens are kind of a nice in-between layer. They do help. They do help. but they're not a layer onto themselves, I feel. Right, let's get that gold on before I forget. Still better than the old PayPal trolls who donated $1, cancelled it, leaving us on the hook for the service fee. Yeah, that's a big bad, because that's actually screwing the person out of money that they don't necessarily have. That's a big boo-boo. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a big turd, that one. But you know, we call it trolling, but there's an awful lot of people that get a lot out of. In a way, I kind of wish that I got more out of it. It's like I'm only having fun if someone else is getting screwed over, and people take a lot of pleasure in that. I'm just not wired that way. I love it when people miss public transport, and the closer they get to making it before they miss it, the better it is. So there's that. But yeah, it's. I mean, there's a lot of people that really enjoy it. So, oh, that's really light brown. That's not the colour I was meant to be doing. Did Pure just say, I've been building models till midnight, and then I was made to sleep, couldn't sleep, woke up 6, finished building, now I sprayed it black. Pjort's auntie, we should all have an auntie like Pjort's auntie. She was very nice to him yesterday, bought him some Space Marines, and what's lovely, I'm sure your auntie would love the idea that you've been spending all day and night with her gift. That's exactly what auntie wants. So that's lovely. What a lovely auntie. Right, let's finish these browns. The good news is once this layers on, it's just highlights. Although I could do a mid layer. I'm not sure about a mid layer. I'm not sure. We've already gone round twice. I don't think it needs a mid layer. I think we can just do a highlight. The mid layer can be the highlight. Light browns are back. Hey, light browns are back. I do love me some light browns. You know what? Maybe a mid layer. Maybe a mid layer. You know what? Yeah, you convinced me, guys. All right, fine. All right, enough, guys. I'll do a mid layer. It's fine. I'll do a mid layer. It's all right. Mid layer's fine. I'll do a mid layer. Yeah, I'm gonna do a mid layer. Let's because there's white right next to it. So if I just mix in a bit of white, just bring it up a little bit, you know, just a little bit, not a lot, a little bit. Yeah, there's enough there for me to do. They made a study in my country, hooked people to machines, etc. Made them. Imagine you won 10k, and then after some questions, imagine a further family member lost a 100k ticket. We are more happy. What? People were more happy about a family member losing 100k. Well, we are more happy from the lost ticket. What? That can't be true. Why can't... That can't be true, surely. Surely you'd be happy, you'd be sad for your family member. I mean, Frank, I'd be sad if it was anyone. It doesn't even need to be a family member. Like that Bitcoin story yesterday. Oh, man. That was bugging me when I went to pick up the Munchkins. I was like, oh, that's such a stinky turd. Yuck. Well, being the #1 cupboard-based emotional well-being YouTube channel, we're changing that. We're going to change that. We're going to rewire these brains, or we're just going to avoid them like the plague and surround ourselves with nice people, you know? That's probably the you're not gonna, that's the better idea. Rather than trying to fix these monsters, we're going to hide away from them and do nice things that everyone can get on board with, because we're not looking for someone to fail or get messed over. That's what we're going to do. TableCon, or to be honest, TableCon should kind of become TummyCon, because I'm just trying to fill up tummies. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, lots of food, lots of drinks, be a good host. Because as I confessed yesterday, one of my guilty pleasures is I like hosting. When I was at uni and we all went on a night out, I'd buy in like English brekkie stuff, and I'd wait, because I wake up in the morning anyway when I've been drinking heavily, because I'm just too drunk to sleep in. So I'd get up and cook everyone a big English breakfast. I know, I like hosting. I know, it's not, what can I say? I like it. I get a kick out of it. So, I like hosting. So that's what TummyCon. I'm going to start calling it TummyCon. But that's the gist. I like hosting. And Jersey Shore. I said it. I like people missing public transport. I like Jersey Shore, and I like hosting. Go figure. You know, we've all got to have hobbies, right? So what? So what? I'm not ashamed. Schadenfreude. What is Schadenfreunden? Schadenfreude. This paint is a little bit dry. I need to speed up. Right, I need an exact count as to how much Agrax. You know, you can buy strong tone from Army Painter in buckets, right? You know, you could do that. Ah, right, okay. So what's the other end of the spectrum? Because I really like it when I see and hear of people succeeding. Like, it feels nice to know that somebody's got some good, you know? I mean, yeah, I'm jealous as well, but it's also that, you know, I can be happy for them. You know? I wonder what the opposite of that is. I wonder what the German name for that is. I don't know about you, but these bits of robes that have the little holes in, they're so satisfying to paint. I don't know what it is about them, but there's another one here. There's something so satisfying about painting those. Yeah, I have to speed up before this paint goes a bit squiffy. It's already starting to feel a little dry. But if I just go around quickly, I'm almost there. It's just the pistol and the boot. Oh, no, and an arm. So there's quite a bit. But if I just tentatively go around. Thanks, Warden. Ta very much, buddy. I shall have a butcher's. I'm just going to finish this arm. I've got a little bit of a drying paint issue. So let me just do a little bit on there. If anything, I've mixed it a little bit lighter for this arm, but that's okay. Right, let me chili pea it. I'm going to give it a dollop of chili pea. Go check the community page. Chili pea is this one. Why is it German expressions of this? Isn't there Freudenfreude. Freudenfreude? Oh, wait. 1 second, guys. I just want to go check the thing we do. Oh! Not only does the terrain look good, but the guardsmen look fancy too. Hoop! Hoop! And what is Techno Barbarian? Because that model is what I think of when I read the word, but maybe more time. Blah, blah. I'm lost. You've lost me on the chat. I don't know what's going on. Where's Warpstone? Yeah, sorry, not Warpstone. Wraithbone. Wraithbone is my highlight. And a Dabadooya. That's already pretty watery. It'll be fine. On the posts, so the model is some Necromunda Prince guy, and a Techno Barbarian are what the Thunder Warriors fought in the Unification of Terra. And it turned out the Unification of Terra took hundreds of years. So the fact that Techno Barbarians were able to go toe-to-toe with Thunder Warriors makes me think that maybe, just maybe, these Techno Barbarians weren't no joke, you know? Well, the thing is, the Techno Barbarians did all kinds of shenanigans. Like, yeah, there were... it's no holes barred. Mad Max could have, like, like little creatures full of stims and grossly, grotesquely Bane-like creatures. You could have all sorts. And then you got all the whole robot side of things. They could have all kinds of things kicking about. It's just so some of it could actually be quite advanced potentially, you know. That's how I see it. Anyway, they could be kind of they could just be labeled barbarians because the Emperor won, you know. Oh, I mean, yeah. He could be, I guess. Yeah, that's true. He could very well be, yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he's Gene Still a cultist. Okay, let's move around. Man, I love painting. Oh, next week's gonna sting when I'm on that bus, because it will be right when I would be painting on a usual day. But ultimatum has arrived. Basically, what I've got to go to. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. You've been in Finland some time. Clearly, you are a bit crap. So we're here to help you. Repeat after me. That's all light brown's done, right? That's all light brown's done. I think he looks pretty tasty. I like that. See, I'm already painting this guy Desert Nomad style. He's already ready to be Techno Barbarian. Now what do I want to do? Ink the lenses. Let's find some nice blues. So we go lighter one and then in with a darker. That's what we do. And what else does he actually need at this point? Oh, we need to highlight the backpack. So I'm going to do this with the pen. Do you know what I love about Dark Angels? I like that they squirrel stuff away. Like, I know they're sitting on some mechanical monstrosities that they kind of drop on a planet. They kill all the life and then they just make them go sleepy. So I do like that about Dark Angels. I just love that old tech is better. I love it so much. I get that vibe from Factorio as well. Like, stuff becomes obsolete, but you want to keep it around because it works. It's strange. I know it's strange, but I love that old is better. Kind of the world we live in, actually. Alright, Warden buddy, I will catch you later. I appreciate the post. I'm going to have a good old schnuffle through those images, but before you go, those guardsmen, you kind of snuck those in, didn't you? They look amazing. You know what, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. When I get some Cadians, I'm going to do them desert-y style like this. It's too nice. I'm not going to do greens. I'm going to do them like this. Alright, that's highlighted. That's still a little purple. Let's maybe clean up that brown excess. Table, you're coming to the end. You're done. You're done. You can stop now. You can stop touching it up. Yeah, they're really, really nice, Warden. As per usual, you've got quite the reputation for busting out lovely, lovely models, you and your little spongin. He doesn't need any more. Right, dark blue on the goggles. And, well, considering yesterday when we started, this guy was a complete train wreck, I'm super pleased with him now. I'm well pleased. Pens have a place. They have a place. Ah, like Krelltames. Krelltames? Well, the engine from my grandparents' washing machine is 60 years old. We still use it in the engine Haywacker. No modern engine can do it. Yes, agreed. Did you hear about the BMWs? What was it? Every BMW from like 2012 onwards or something, they all played on startup on their screens a Spider-Man 4 trailer in your car. Imagine forking out for a car, right? And having it for years, and then suddenly they're blasting an advert at you. Do you know why I really hate adverts? It annoys my wife something fierce. I bang on about it all the time. Why I hate adverts is because they're intrusive. You know, they're trying to shoehorn their way in. Much like my streams. That's right. Watch the streams. Sorry, I got distracted there. Yeah, it bugs me. That imagine buying that car, and then all of a sudden, you got friggin' Toby Holland jumping around all over your ass. It's like, why are you in my car? That's done. He's done. Easy. Right, let's get some Dawn Yellow on this guy, and he's also done. Oh, I like him. I've got other characters. Hang on a second. 1 second. I'm gonna show you. I've got some other. Because just before I lost my job, I was getting into buying characters, and I've got these guys, right? So I've got. So these are back from 2019. I got a Locus. I like him. I think he's going to be amazing. I've got this guy, the Biophagus. and I've got, this is my second one of these. I want to do a side by side because I glued the sword on wrong on this guy and melted it, but I painted him, so I'm going to do him again now and see how the skills have improved. And I've got an abhorrent, which I really like, so I just think the faces on these guys are just next level, super fun. So as soon as I get my arse in gear and assemble those, yeah, I'm very excited about those. Right, Dawn Yellow, don't fail me. Oh, straight away spotted. Also, if you aren't aware, Table's been releasing a bunch of different gameplay videos. Yes, Red Shirt's correct. But I will say this about the gameplay videos. They are only ever so slightly better than doom scrolling. When you find... right, okay, I'll rephrase again. They're only marginally better when you're doom scrolling and you're just getting shite. When you find something that makes you laugh, obviously, that's better than the channel. But it's marginally better than doom scrolling without a point, right? So, high praise indeed, I know. But it's all there. But the irony, Red Shirt, is that people are watching it. And if I just make 10,000 videos, I'll be making a pretty penny on those. The theory is, right, if I do many of them... Well, no, the theory is this, right? I can't just sit and play a game now. I have to fire up the... It's like the painting. I don't get any painting done unless I fire up the live stream. And then if I don't fire up the recording, I don't play games. It's weird world. It's kind of like I combined them and now it's kind of changed in my mind. It's weird. Like I combined the hobbies and now I've made my hobbies weird. Like I'm gonna, well, that's another thing. There's gonna have to be a gluing live stream because I'm just not gluing stuff. Like I'm gonna have to do a gluing live stream to get anything done. Like I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this place, and I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave it. I like it. I like where I am. It's nice. I like being in a cupboard painting stuff. But yeah. So what can I say? I'm not gonna not paint and live stream. I like it too much. It's nice when you find things you like, you know. And being in this cupboard doing this, it's like a little holiday. It's just the best. Just the best. So now, Red Shirt can apologise about how saying my recesses... He said the recesses weren't dark enough, Table. You filthy little beggar. And I said, just wait for the highlights. And he said, no, you disgust me. His words, not mine. But now that the highlights are going on, it will look a little bit better if I don't mess up the highlights, like I just did. That's very much a messed up highlight right there. Don't blame me. Highlighting is difficult, guys. It's tough. So I feel like the pens are maybe potentially an underneath layer that then need to be coloured up. But I think they add texture, and yeah, I think they've got a place. I just haven't quite found it. Bear in mind, this is the first Nier I've painted with the pen combination on the flesh, so I think we can get there. I'm gonna do all the way along here with a highlight. I just think that's really nice. One thing about these guys is I really like this big piece of shell. I wish I had done it more textury, but first attempt. Yeah, Red Shirt, he wasn't very nice. He said he wished ill upon me and my family. Yeah. And do you know why he said that to me? Because I didn't reply to his comment in what he considered a timely manner. Yeah. Go figure. Very quick to anger, that one. Very quick to curse. And very quick to threaten my family. Let's do these lines. Do you remember way back when you know, back in October of last year, before we did the... Oh, that reminds me, I should do my tally, because I'm confident we're going to go 2 hours. So I'm going to record it. 428. Do you remember when Do you remember when edge highlighting used to be super intimidating? Like, do you remember when we first started the Gene Stealer Occultist, and I was like, these are really fiddly, these are really difficult. Not anymore. Just straight in, edge highlight them up. Go figure. Alright, red shirt, fine. Alright, fine. You're a family, not a monster, that's fine. You're not a Schaffenfreund or whatever it was. Alright, come on, table. You can edge highlight faster than this. I feel like I've got my groove back now. Back before getting back in the cupboard, things were a bit squiffy after the summer break. The summer break that I had no control over. I kind of want to put a little bit here, but not a full highlight. Just a little something like that. I'm many things. I have, then. I'm many things, but funny has never been one of them. All right, I resent that. You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! That's why I won. Thank you, Ven. Appreciate it. It's way better than just saying worm all the time. God, you remember when you went through that phase? You remember Ven's worm phase? All he said was worm this and worm that. Just one trick pony, nothing original. Just worm. That was all he did. He couldn't think of anything. Hey, Derp. Oh, no, Derpits. Derpits. Well, we all need to get you to a table con so we can admire your face then. Ah, the worm's back. If I just do a little... Oh, you know what? In Red Shirt's defense, the recesses on this gun, they do look a little bit too bright. Son of a bitch, he was right. And I poo-pooed him and accused him of being a meanie, but yeah, the recesses on this gun, they're a little bit too bright. I did cry. I went on a Zoom call with Ven, and it's just 10 minutes of me crying. I was sobbing and begging. Yeah, I'm not so proud I can't admit that I was sobbing and begging him to stop calling me a worm. I was so devastated, begging, and then in the end I had to pay him some money, and then he made me dance like a chicken on camera, and he recorded it, and then he said he would stop calling me a worm. So yeah, give him money, had to do a chicken dance. I don't know why I had to be nude. Like, I didn't get that, but he insisted. He absolutely insisted that I be nudie chicken. And I had nowhere to go. I needed him to stop calling me a worm, so I had to capitulate. So yeah, it's just... that's just how that went down. True story, that. Definitely not a lie. Absolutely despicable behaviour from them. Yep, he said it was for his website. Only chickens. That goes. Only Tables. I'd make a website called Only Tables. You know, it's probably for the best that I didn't get that 15 grand, because if I get any kind of success on the channel, if I get any kind of budget, you know I'm coming after all of you, right? You might be just walking along the street one day, and then before you know it, you're being accosted by a man chicken. You know, like, it's probably for the best, because if you don't think I wouldn't fly out and chase you down just for my own amusement, you guys are deeply mistaken. So yeah, heaven help you guys if if you don't think I'm gonna launch a friggin' Biovore at you full force and let you keep it, but it's gonna be launched at your head. Yeah, and you're mistaken. You'd all be in trouble. Maybe we don't want that. Maybe things shouldn't blow up. All right, because if they blow up, I am. Yeah, you're all a target. So, as in Only Tables, that's actually where the. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine that. I was just well, maybe I took a cupboard hot tub live stream to another level, and that's where the 15k came from, huh? Maybe that's where that's coming from. I'm not allowed to come back to the UK. I'd get apprehended at the airport for naughty words. I said, yeah, I said on a Facebook post once that I'd get my bum out if I ever went back to the UK, and they said they're going to put me in prison now for saying that. So yeah, and I can't go back as well because I said I like sausages. So the fact that I said I like sausages, they're going to arrest me when I come back in if I come back. So I don't want to go back to the UK. It's a different world now, you know. It's just I can't get over that people are getting put in prison for naughty words. Like, it's just too much. I've got to stop saying it now because I'll be on a friggin' naughty boy list. Oh, that is no. They weren't trying to seal me out. That's not why Brexit happened. I tell you what, bloody Brexit turned my Wayland Games order from free postage to €30 postage. The sons of... Damn you, Brexit! You ruined my Wayland Games orders fun. But Warlord Games, spend over 90, free postage in EU. It's pretty good. Right, that's done. Highlighted, easy peasy. Oh, I'm going to do the teeth, actually. I'm going to whiten them a little bit. Or should I... Yeah, you know what? I am going to do white teeth. I know it's a bit shiny, but all of my models have nice, clean teeth. So I'm just going to put on a little teeny dibby dabs of white. Seems this brush can do detail. That's the true test, that one there. Oh, bit on the tongue. Oh, double bit on the tongue. Ah, no, they can't. I just blushed. I say the brush can't, but I can't. Dibby dab? No, I've blasted the tongue again. Oh, no. Well, if I can just do these ones without fluffing it. Ah, double fluffins. Okay, so I got to wait for the mouth to dry, but it's a little bit on the tongue. But that's fine. We can just orange that and then ink it again. Not a massive issue. Yeet. Well, they're done. I mean, I wasn't expecting... Oh, here's a thing. If I could just pick your brain for a moment, guys. My Venomthropes, right? I don't know what to do with their arms. So I've got my Venomthropes, but I base coated them, but I don't know what to do with arms. I need something tentacly for arms. I'm really stuck with them. I might just paint them without arms until I can figure it out, but I'm really stuck. I've got my Venomthropes. They're ready to go. I just don't know. I snipped off the old arms. They were like tentacles, but it didn't look good. Yeah, model colour scheme has come from a picture of Table's mouth. Jesus. No, I'm not doing droops. Do you not remember the friggin' the jam incident? You don't remember that? I bloody remember that. Right, so I've got some golds, I've got some yellows. Anything here that needs some gold? I could touch these up. Uh, where are the other two? Oh, they're up the top. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. I'm stuck with these Marines. I'm stuck with my greys again. Stuck with my greys. But the AK paints, they have pen greys, so I'm thinking maybe we give them a whirl with that. Ow. Oh, why is it called funny bone? It hurts when you bonk it. Okay. So it looks like I've retributed this already, this one. Am I going in and doing the same one? No, I haven't. It's just my eyes. It hasn't been done. Okay, good. Now, whilst I've done those four, I'm going to go ahead and treat myself to a little bit of Stormhost Silver, and I'm just gonna bring those golds up even more. Well, I've got Runefang Steel, but that's not as it's not as vibrant. Hang on, let's just check. Ven is sassy. I said to Ven, right? I said, Ven, I'm sorry, but I wasn't able to get you a free holiday in the sunshine of Tenerife. And what do I get? Nothing but meanness. Let that sink in, guys. Nothing but meanness. I apologised. Sorry, he didn't get a holiday in the sunshine. That's why he's in a bad mood. Yeah, that really comes out. Yeah, but not with me. Just think. Just think then. You'd be close enough for me to reach out and give you a big cuddle. A big old cuddle from table. I'd be like, hi, Ven. And I'll give you a big old cuddle. I'll snuggle my nose right in the crook of your neck. And I'll whisper in your ear, you smell delicious. Just think, a big old hug from table. You'll be like, oh, God, table. The camera did not pick up this stench. What are you doing? You're just rubbing burnt bacon on yourself or something. Even better, then, we'd be close enough that you could throw up in my mouth, buddy. Yeah, that's how near we'd be. That's the kind of proximity we would have had at TableCon. Just think. I don't know where I'm going with this, but there's something about the idea of him being sick in my mouth that is absolutely gross. Something about that. I'm just going to do a little bit of silver. I don't want to make it silver. I just want to do a couple of little dibby dabs here and there. Obviously, as well, I'd put a stream on. There'd be an evening stream on the Friday and the Saturday, I reckon. Just a little cheeky 2 hours. I think that would be lovely, that would. I'm not regretting putting silvers on these now. Not regretting it at all. Now this lens has reminded me that I need to do the last little bit on the Genestealer Cultist, which is a slightly darker blue on his lens. Oh god, baby bird! Oh, that's so gross. I actually saw some seagulls doing that. I went for a walk with the kids and there was a seagull doing it for the baby seagulls. Oh, it's rough. It's a tough one to watch that. Why do they do it like that? I mean, it was a freaking whole fish that came out. It was just... yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot to take in. What was worse is that there was 3 chicks and only one of them got the fish. The other 2 were just like, oh, okay, I guess we just go now. Hang on. Why have I got 3 marines? Oh, he's fallen over. There he is. Yeah, nature's pretty gnarly. I was watching this one thing, right? So there was a cobra and a honey badger, right? And the cobra, the honey badger was a bit too close to the cobra, and the cobra bit the honey badger on the face, right? Bit his face, and the honey badger went all woozy and fell over. And I was like, oh, okay, well, honey badger's dead, right? Cobra just bit him on the face, but no, he just gets a little woozy, has a little bit of a sleep. And he just gets up again and starts walking it off. And then goes back and catches up the snake and goes and eats the snake. I was like, what kind of creature can get bit on the face and just have a little snooze and it'd be right as rain? Unbelievably exciting that was. I can't believe that. Honey badgers seem like they are just made out of... I don't know what they're made out of. They're made out of the black boxes of their aeroplanes. So just a little bit of dark blue ink on these lenses. See, it makes all the difference, that little bit of dark blue. In fact, I might put a little bit more on. There we go. Beautiful. There you go, bud. Oh! Easy automated infantry. Don't jump off, thank you. Yeah, honey badgers are something else. I'm rather impressed with those. Rather impressed with those creatures. Right. I'm not sure what to do. We don't have much mixed up. How do we feel about the lighter nids? I'm not so sure. Something about this one and this one hit a little different. Am I going too light with the flesh? I mean, arguably you could say that they're the same species, but the shell's a bit too shiny. Maybe it's... yeah, look, there's not enough shell detail. Yeah, that's something that I need to figure out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing any more. Do I want to pen those dangly bits? I kind of like them being less bright. I don't want to brighten those dangly bits. Or do I? Do I brighten the dangles? I'm going to leave the dangles. I'm leaving them. Right, who do we do next? What have we got? What have we got that we could do? I guess you're next for the list as far as Tyranids are concerned, but I don't only want to paint Tyranids. Maybe I'll consult the old box of Misfits. One moment. Oh, my legs. The universal sound of me standing up. Let's consult the box of half completed projects. Let's have a little looky. What have we got here? So I'll just put this like this and just tilt the camera down. What have we here? Oh yeah, I painted you on stream. I didn't like you. You did not turn out okay. I'm not happy with you at all. Oh, hang on a second. We got a gargoyle. You've seen better days, that's for sure. We've got hello. We've got a skink priest. Now, I've painted my skinks orange, and it's a character. You know what? You can come out, actually, Mr. Skink Priest. Yeah, you definitely can come out. What have we got? We got some some rather dusty ogres. I should probably do something with you. Do you know what? An ogre can come out as well. Come on out, ogre. We've got some half done, half messy termagants. Oh, look at this monstrosity. Look at that. Oh my days, what have I done to my gargoyles? Look at him. Someone did you dirty, guys. That's a bad one. What else do we have in here? We got a Xenophrope. Oh, I need to save this guy. That's really bad. Yeah, you need to come out. So what have we got? We've got the Skink Priest. We got an ogre. We got the Xenophrope. Yeah. Oh, I'm dropping them everywhere. Let's just put this embarrassing box away. No one saw nothing. Yeah, it's just a bit of a shambles. Those gargoyles they've had a tough life. They are just they're all bashed up and everything as well. Poor little guys. Right. I think it's safe to say, Red Shirt, it didn't land at all. I think it's safe to say it didn't land at all. Right. So this guy keeps jumping off as well. This guy keeps wanting to leap off. So that's a bit of a shame. Now, oh, hang on a second. I know what I'm going to do. Now that we've got the new brown figured out, I'm gonna go ahead and brown these bits. It's not enough coverage. The pen's not enough coverage. That's going on at white. It's just not enough. I'm gonna switch up to what brown I have left there. It's not enough. I don't have enough to finish these trousers, and I'm not going to mix up more. Son of a... Okay. What we got? We got yellow. We got some yellows. Got some golds. Do you know what? I'm going to use the gold on the skink. Let's see what he's got. So he's got this rock thing. That can be gold. The staff can be gold. He's got... I want him to have a lot of gold on him. Let's do this. Yeah, we got a load of gold. So I completely forgot about this guy, frankly. So let's do the staff, right? That can be gold for sure. If anything, this is too small a brush for this. I can just blast on with a bigger brush. Yeah. Oh, what a treat! What a treat! Totally forgot about this guy. I think he's from like. Oh, there's a little gem there. I need to be careful not to cover that up. So there's a gem there, gold that. I do like Seraphim. Something about dinosaur guys that I really enjoy, but it ain't half difficult. Do you know what the ones I really like? The big fat toad guys sitting on the little hovery platforms. They look delicious. I would love to paint one of those. Yeah, I am definitely leaning more towards painting individuals than I am painting squads. That's what I like about Kill Team, because you buy a box and you get essentially a unit, but they're also very different. I mean, look at this guy. This guy is very different to the other one I just painted, and I like that. So I'm especially jealous of Warden's Kill Team Guardsmen. I mean, could you imagine the light browns on those guys? And I also, no, Table, stop virtually shopping. You didn't get your 15 grand, did you, Table? You didn't deserve it. Stop spending money in your head. That used to be a real hobby of mine, spending money in my head, but I just don't do it anymore. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and make his face mask gold as well. I think that'd be pretty cool. And what I will do is I'll go in later and white bits and ink them. It's just a case of getting gold on model so it's not being wasted. There, it looks like it's just the head bit. Little token gold on there. I'm running a little bit low on the gold, which is good because I wanted to use it up, but at the same time I don't want to mix up more to finish the model, so I want to be kind of a little bit there. Sure, fine. His belt looks kind of nice. Let's gold that. Yeah, it's true. It's very true, Richard. Yeah. Like that friggin' airbrush. Oh, man. That's a whole heap of regrets. But at the same time, you know, hindsight's 2020, you know? So there was a point where I thought an airbrush was a fantastic purchase. But it is not. I don't recommend airbrushes at all. Goldy orb thing. These bits feel like they should be gold, but kind of out of gold, frankly. I might try and token it. Let's see if I can just scrape enough together to go on. No, not really. Sort of. It's kind of turning into a dry brush here. Okay, then we orange the flesh. See how it comes out. Ironically, that's really close to my skink colour scheme. Go figure. Oh, I didn't chunk that properly. So this tail, but realistically, how much do I have to orange under there? I don't feel like I need to do a lot under there at all. You see that bit? That doesn't feel like it's him. That feels like it's more his back robe cloak thing, right? No, red shirt, it's not disagreeing. You're wrong, I'm right. Airbrushes suck ass. They're no good. They're poo. Airbrushes are poo. Red shirt is wrong. Airbrushes, don't buy an airbrush. They are useless. Heed my warning. They're useless. Don't listen to red shirt. He owns stock in airbrushes. He's just trying to take your money. He's trying to dupe you. Ignore him. He's duping you. It's a trick. It's a complete trick. Listen to Table. Save your money. Save your money. Don't listen to... He works for the big corporations. Don't listen to him. He's been paid off. He wants you to waste your money on an airbrush. Table is good. Table's looking out for you. Yeah, like Robin Hood. Robin Hood with advice. Don't listen to Red Shirt. He's a corporate man. Just wants your bucks. Can I get that pen in there? There's quite a lot of fluff and stuff in the paint there, and it's pretty dusty, this model, but the dust can just get worked into the paint layer, give it some added texture and roughage. Now that neck and bottom jaw is flesh, so I'm just going to blast a load in there and then clean it up where need be. No. See what he's trying to do? He's trying to slander me. He's trying to... Oh, that's like a gem on his chin, isn't it? That's not a big scraggly bit of flesh. That's actually just a bit of goldy chin. Just a little bit in there. And his top lip is flesh as well. So let's go in with that as well. Make that not gold. You know what? I might just go in with all of that because it's such tiny detail. And then when I carry on Bird Crimson it, then I can pick out the details because the ink will go super juicy into all the recesses. Yeah, he's very much a lizardy guy. He's got himself a little golden orb thing. He's very pleased with it, as you can see. He's like, hey guys, I've got myself a little golden ball here. He's very pleased with it. Holding it up to his auntie, Piotr, to show. He's like, auntie, I've got a gold ball. Where are we now with this? We need to do leg and just leg and tail. Just blast a load of token in there. Who's going to know? Even if I missed it, you're not going to notice that. Right, okay, so Lizard, he's got to dry a little bit, but he's already coming along nicely. I would ink those bits, but what I want to try is that we cracked out the ogre, right? So we've got this ogre. Oh! On you go. Just shnosh. Oh! No, if you could just stay on the shelf, please. I might need to improve the shelves. I could probably wedge a bit of cardboard in there, make that shelf a bit bigger. Yes, I can just wedge some cardboard in there. I'm going to upgrade these shelves, make them a little bit bigger, because they're for models now. It's just perfect. So, right, so he... first things first, let's test this dark skin on him. See how it looks. It looks watery and not very nice. Does not look like it likes that at all. It's not going on that nicely at all, and that's fine. But he's looking a little bit lackluster in his recesses, isn't he? I think we can do a bit better here. So let's ink him with some Reichland and see where we're at then, and then we can talk flesh color. You can Red. You can call me Baby Bird. You can call me Baby Bird because it's a little bit close to Venom Worm. So Worm and Baby Bird, it kind of feels like they fit, right? You know. Worm and Baby Bird, sounds good. Also, you should also mention about how much I lost 15 grand. Mention that every single time. Hey, KS! Let's just ink him. And then we'll see where we're going. You've missed out on quite a lot of painting. We've got a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to show KS before. Actually, no, I'm just going to ink this guy and then I'll show him. I know I've already... Raiding. Oh, he's got a little hand on his back. Look, he's got a hand stamped on his back as well. I feel like I can do better with these flesh tones. So we'll Reichland him, and then we'll mix it up a bit. Get some flesh. The Saint KS. Since when? Since when Saint? Oh, are you referring to me? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's just slap a little bit in there. And then I want to show KS today's progress. So what we've been doing, we've been experimenting more with the AK paint pen things. And we got these ogres. I mean, like, sure, yeah, the old ogre, the new ogres, yeah, they're all right. But these ones I think are so good that I feel like they're kind of going backwards a little bit with those ogres. They don't feel like ogres. These guys feel like ogres. Right, that's inked. Let's show the progress. So we finished this guy. KS, he's done and dusted. Not so sure about the pens. They make them very bright, but Nevertheless, a welcome addition to the hive. Let's put you up there. And then we got this guy done. Light browns are back. I forgot how to do light browns, but they're back. Considering yesterday he was a shambles. He was sprayed the purple that was on the base. I think he's come out pretty well. I'm very happy with him. My little speaker guy. Yeah, so we got those done. That's pretty good. Right, so he's inked. Let's ink the lizard. I need to pop him up there. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I think I found a way, because there's a lot of detail. There's a lot of detail on Genestealer Cultists, right? There's a lot of detail, and I think I found a happy medium between doing some details and getting them painted in a timely fashion. I think I found a nice middle ground with them. I know I found a nice middle ground because I've been looking... Oh, that's not gold. Oh, well, it'll be a different colour now. I think I found a happy medium between getting them done and them looking all right, if that makes sense. So I think you could spend absolutely forever on Genestealers. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I feel like I'm in a good place because I'm like, what other Genestealer stuff do I have that I can paint? And that's always good when I start thinking in those terms. It's like, what else have I got lying around? I feel like that's a good indicator that you're enjoying what you're doing. So, okay, so that, then his head. The real treat is the feathers and the little details on the rest of him. That's when this guy's going to come alive. Well, Speaker Guy didn't take that long, did he? Because we were painting the Tyrant Guard as well at the same time. So maybe what? Realistically, how long do you think we spent? We got them both done in 2 hours. But then I also did other stuff. So what do we think? Do we think that excluding drying times, it was about an hour and a half on the Genestealer guy? It's drying times at Scupia. That's why you paint multiple models. But you don't paint too many multiple models because you kind of lose interest. But if you have 1 or 2 on the go, then you can jump when you inevitably have too much drying on one. I'm a big fan of that. I'm going to call it tables tandem painting. Tables tandem painting. That's the way to go. Yeah, because drying times are a pain in the ass. We also did some more of the Genestealer as well down here. We did some more of that just Genestealer down there. So it wasn't just those 2 that we were doing. Feels fast. Feels like a lot of progress for just 2 streams. It's good. It's good. I think everyone should paint like me. You get so much done. But paint like me, but don't be financially irresponsible like me. Get a career, guys. Get a career. Get a trade. Don't be like Table. Let it be a warning to you. You won't just be in your 40s trying to hide in a cupboard for the rest of your life because you don't want to go outside. Get out there. Live your lives. Don't be like me. Don't heed your doom if you do not act. This will be your future. Poop in your pants in a cupboard. You don't want that, guys. Get out there. See a sunrise. Have some fun. Don't let me be the cupboard. Let me be the cupboard guy. You guys, you must live your lives. Top cupboard-based well-being live stream. Right, those golds do look great. Oh, his belt. I forgot about his little bling belt. We should do that. And that as well. And you know what? I'm feeling a little frisky. I might just quickly Carrion Bird Crimson the flesh as well. Because it's not a lot. And if it bleeds into the gold a little bit, so be it. I just need a little dollop more because that bit has not fully soaked in. There we go. Now it has. I'm going to go a little dash on Carrion Boyd. I've got time. I've got a whole 8 seconds left. I can do Carrionberg. It's fine. We can do that. Yeah, just bring that up a little bit. What I love about Carrionberg is that it's quite tepid. So it sits in the recesses, but it doesn't completely blast the colour it's on top of. It's a nice ink. I don't know if that's how Carrionberg is, or mine is just ancient. I don't know. So I can't even recommend going out and getting it. Because, yeah, because a lot of pretty much all my paints are super old. So I can't even recommend it. But I think I'm going to go AK paints. I think I'm going to buy some AK paints, give them a go. I'm looking forward to using dropper bottles. I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm very much done with Games Workshop flippy cap, designed to fail nonsense. Really hate it. I know I mention it every single time, but you know, it bugs me. Designed to fail. I hate that about how we live, you know. I don't like it. Designing something to purposely pack up after X amount of use. It's really, really, really annoying. We can do better as human beings. We can do better, but we're not going to until the status quo change. But greed. What am I talking about now? I'm rambling. Greed. I don't like greed. And Schnaffenfreuden. For those of you that don't know what Schnaffenwibbly-Woinden is, it's taking pleasure in other people failing. Did I just Carrionberg Crims out in its entirety? I think I did. Oh no, the face, the best bit. I mean, you could honestly, you could just use him as is now. I mean, oh well, the feathers aren't done at all, but there we go. Oh, the back of the head. Let's do a little bit on there. Perfect. All done. Right, now I get to go and do some recording now, which is lovely. Just before picking up the munchkins. I hope you've enjoyed the stream, guys. We got a shed load done. Absolute shed load done. Absolutely brilliant progress. You can go down there. Thank you. I should upgrade the shelves. I should do that. Make them a little bit more like to this level here. You see? I should do that more. Right, thanks so much for watching, guys. I will catch you again soon. Really appreciate it. I'll see you soon. Bye.